And it's crunch time right here on The Jump. We want to wish a happy 45th birthday to White Chocolate, Jason Williams. Vince, what was it like to play against him?
Bubs.
Man, shoot, it was, man, I don't even know where to start. Like, I've known Jay Will for a very long time. I was introduced to him from Nick Anderson, but like I said, playing against him, it was amazing. Obviously, watching this kid who became White Chocolate do what he does, and that's what you used to see in street ball. He brought that to the game, that flair. He was fearless. I mean, and then as a teammate, Matt and I, we were both teammates with him in Orlando, and I tell you what, man.
Classic.
He's a character, and he's a great person to be around, man.
Happy birthday,
brother.
Bubs.
Hey, Rachel,
So
you know what happens when you turn 45,
He's definitely
right?
he's somewhere on the golf course right now.
Yep, guaranteed.
Rachel, you know what happens when you turn 45, right? You know what happens
What,
when you
Perk?
turn 45? That NBA pension kicks in. I know he happy today.
It's a party. The Knicks, let's talk about them. They're moving up in the draft. They're acquiring the 23rd pick from the Jazz in exchange for the 27th and 38th pick. Perk, what do you want to see the Knicks do in this draft?
I want to see them move up, but they have to draft well. I want to see them draft a point guard. You know, I've been high on the Knicks possibly trying to move up to get LaMelo Ball. He's what they need, but they have to do well in this draft. The Knicks, if they want to start building and go in the right direction for once, they have to draft well. And they got to be starting with LaMelo Ball. They got to find a way to move up, Rachel.
We'll see if they can go up and get him. I want to talk about a new teammates situation. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, already spotted playing ball together at the former home of Suns owner Robert Sarver. Matt, do you think this trade guarantees a playoff spot for the Suns?
I think it does. I think they'll be in that 5 to 7 range. I think Chris Paul is going to make Devin Booker possibly lead the league in scoring with his ability to set him up and take some pressure off him and help facilitate so Devin can really focus on scoring. And then I think he's going to take the big man. I'm forgetting his name for some reason. I think he's going to take Aiden. I think it's going to take Aiden's game to the next level. Chris has a track record with bigs: Tyson Chandler, DeAndre Jordan, and Clint Capella. He makes those guys got all those guys a lot of money. Look for it to happen the same thing here.
Yeah, Chris Paul making everyone around him better and such a touch with the young guys in Oklahoma City. I'm sure he will bring that to Phoenix as well. All right, I want to stick with the Western Conference here, guys. Checking out today's Keys to Success, brought to you by Kia. As we mentioned at the top of the show, James Harden wants out of Houston, but the Rockets in no rush to trade him. That begs the question, Vince, what is fair trade value for Harden? Is there even such a thing?
I mean, that's the question. What is fair? I heard Perk say something about that earlier. I mean, you might not get the exact value, but you need to try to get as close to possible. I mean, you're talking about when you have this dollar, you're trying to make change. You're not, you're trying to get that dollar and change however you can get it. So it might have to be a 3-team trade or something. But right now, like I said, if I'm the GM, I'm outside of going after the top 4 or 5 players in the league. Like, you're going to have to go through different channels to kind of make up for that.
I think obviously when you trade a player of James's caliber, you're not going to get someone back unless you're trading directly for a superstar. So it's going to have to be a bunch of young talent and draft picks. So I think that's the only way you kind of make that work. So it'll be interesting to see what direction they move, whether it be Philly, whether it be Brooklyn. But you know what? The Rockets have control the keys to the car right now.
Oh, absolutely. And I tell y'all one thing, and I said it before. James Harden is they drop top Rolls Royce, and they're not trading it for Escalade. So the Rockets right now, they're holding tight. They are holding tight, and they're not just about to give James Harden away. At the Anthony Davis trade, look, the Pelicans won big time. They got the #1 pick, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball. They got a lot back. They even got Hart back. So when you look at this situation, unless you're about to land a Kyrie Irving for James Harden, which is not happening, or Ben Simmons along with a pick, the Rockets are not.
Well, look, our draft insiders, our NBA insiders have said that if there is a trade either tonight on draft night or in the coming month, that it would be the Rockets want an all-star and they want a lot of picks. But, Perk, I actually like your analysis framing better. Drop-top Rolls Royce does not get an Escalade back. I think we're just going to use that on the bottom line from now on. Before we go, guys, I just want to congratulate a trailblazer. You know, Devin Booker and Karl Anthony Towns have been repped by Leon Rose. He, of course, went to go run the Knicks. So now both players are going to be repped by CAA's Jessica Holtz. She is the first woman to represent two Max players.
Nice.
Those guys are in very good hands.
Wow. Congratulations.
And I gotta say,
That's all
I
right
love
there.
to see all
Salute.
the ways the women of the NBA are making noise. We see women in the front office now, certainly on the bench to be coaches and in player representation as well. Congrats to Jessica, and congrats
Hey,
to Karl
Rachel,
Anthony
that's
Towns
two
and
good
Devin Booker
players
too.
to
You got a
have
good
for a
one.
start.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.